What's up, people? In today's video we're gonna try out some new Kastaplast plastic out here at a brand new 18-hole course in Älvkarleby. So follow along, let's see how we can do. Maybe we can get the course record. Alright, we're here at hole 1, 87 meter par 3, straight ahead. And hole 1's tee pad is a shared tee with hole 10. So we'll be back here after the front 9. But looks like today is gonna be really windy, and here we have a straight headwind, so makes it way more difficult. And I haven't thrown a disc in a week, so it's gonna be interesting. And before that, also 1 week, so I played 1 round in 2 weeks. And I was in Spain, and not even with my own discs, so this is gonna be fun. But here I think I'm going with my overstable Kaxasata, just straight ahead, fight the headwind, get myself up there. Come back. Okay, the headwind is stronger than I thought. Let's go for one more. Let's test out the new K1 Grind Gold. I haven't thrown it before. Hopefully it's overstable enough to withstand this headwind. But let's go for a forehand. Oh, wow. Come back. Yeah, that's good. That feels like a bomber good. That's gonna be interesting to throw backhand. This was even closer than I thought as well. It's so windy. Even though I'm like 5 meters from the basket, this is definitely not a gimme. And like I said, I haven't putted with my own discs for 2 weeks. And that's a left to right headwind. If I just push it hard, high on the hyzer, should drop a little bit and go in. Like that. And that's a birdie start. It's got quite a domey profile as well, so can you hear that? Real heartbeat. So I feel like this is a real bomber. Remember to get my merch on pug.se. Check out bouncebackdiscgolf.com to get towels, patches and pins. Code KKDG for 15% off. Head over to Rocket Discs. Use my personal code KevinK5 for 5% off. It's not much, but it's something. And you're helping me out, so win-win. Hole 2, 98 meters straight into the headwind again. Nothing else to think about, I think. Okay, red sand over here on the right side is OB. And then it kind of cuts off to the right, so go past it and you're safe. Let's go for the gold again. Based on the flight of the first throw, I think I'll have to put a bit of hyzer on it into this headwind. 98 meters in this headwind plays like 115, 120. Come back. It's flippier than I thought. Yeah, pin high, but way too far right. That's gonna be a tough putt. Let's try out the Elva as well, just to see how it flies. Hopefully it's flippier than my first run Elva. Oh my god, okay, it is. Probably. Great shot. But that doesn't make me wiser. This headwind is crazy. Unfortunately, I went a bit too far. So I'm behind this tree and basically impossible to make this. So I have to lay up. Let's make it fun, do it on the wrong side though. Just for fun. Yay! Looks like there's a lot of shared tee pads here. 1, 2 and 3 is also shared with 10, 11 and 12, so we'll be back. But here it's a par 3, double mando, and the basket is just on the right side of the mando. So I'm going stall forehand. Pretty scary into this headwind though, with the double mando. Come back, come back. I missed the mando, had a wobbly release. That was bad. Alright, drop zone right here in between the mandos, straight into the headwind again. And branches hanging out in front of the basket. Like 18 meters maybe. Let's go spinny. No height. That's a bogey. And we're back at even par. Alright, hole 4 is a island hole, hazard around the island. And the tee sign says it's 72 meters, but when I walked up here I was like, that can't be correct. So I checked with my rangefinder and it's actually 57 meters. So I think it's just a Jan forehand spike hyzer and should be pretty straightforward, but it looks like the island is really tight around the basket, so need to put it close. But now I have a left to right wind instead of a headwind, so it's gonna push my disc very far right. So I have to go pretty wide. And now sit. I don't know. That's on the edge. Is it safe? Okay, so if we look like this is the OB line and I'm OB. But there is one that's missing right here. And I just found the hole, which is right here. So I'm safe, thank God. It would be a really mean island if this wasn't safe. I'm like 2.5 meters from the basket. I checked with the rangefinder again, and here on hole 5 it says that it's 71 meters, but it's actually 52. So I don't know what they were doing when they were measuring this course, but I can recommend getting one of these if you're a course designer. But it looks like it's a pretty tricky line here, because you have to throw it pretty wide and then swing it really far right if you want to park it. But I think I'm just trying to get around the corner and go for a longer putt. So let's go Jan once again. Yeah. Basically as well as I can do, if you don't want to throw a risky shot and put more stuff in play. Let's try to do something else. I feel like there's something here, but I don't know what. Roller. Yeah, some kind of roller. Forehand, overstable, outside, inside. Maybe a batty forehand roller. I almost hit the pole. That's the play. Parked the batty, but here I have like a 7-meter headwind putt with lots of ants on my feet. Why are there so many ants here? There's not an ant hill here. What the heck? Let's do it quick so they don't have time to climb my... Ah! He's on me. Get off. So they don't have time to climb on my legs. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, thank God. Get off. Get off. That was high. Hole 6, par 3, basket up on the hill on the left side. This would be a really satisfying like 90-meter tunnel shot if they had the basket straight ahead. But I guess it's like a walking path as well, so maybe that's why they didn't do that. But it looks like hole 15, which is a par 4 down here, goes through there, so I don't know. But it says 63 meters, it's actually 54. And we have OB right and left, right up here on the road and left on the car road. Over there. But I walked up there and looked at the line, and it looks like if you want to fade towards the basket, there's not really a specific opening, so I'm probably just gonna lay it up straight and go for a putt uphill. So let's go with the new bag again. 54 meters straight ahead. Yeah, that should be perfect. I don't know. Let's try to go for the basket, but I don't think there's an actual line there. No, I still dropped down. Yeah, this is a weird hole. Look at the scenery behind me though. Very nice. But we had to walk really far to get here as well, for one hole. And then we're going back into the woods on the other side. I feel like the layout is pretty weird here. But there's probably a reason for it. Maybe they got a deal with the municipality or something, that they could only be on that side, and yeah, I don't know. Probably a reason. Basically, as well as I could have played it, maybe I could have put it like 3 meters longer, but open putt, 5 meters uphill, maybe 6. That was very far right. And I believe the course record here is -2. And after 6 holes I'm at -3. And it looks like we're gonna come back and play all these tee pads again, but most of them par 4s instead. So maybe we can get the course record. Let's see. I'm checking every hole now. I don't trust these distances. But this is hole 7. Says that it's 88, actually 83. Straight ahead, finishing right. And I walked up to see the line, and I feel like you just throw it through this initial gap and then just hope to miss the trees on the right side when you fade in. But I'm going forehand. Let's see what happens. No, never mind. I'm going backhand. I'm going Svea. Turn it in late. Have a helping left to right wind as well. Oh, there's a tree there as well. I didn't see that one. Let's try one more. Göte. Oh, there's a tree there as well. Let's try the new K1 grind 11 on a forehand flip up. That is nice. That's a lot flippier than my first run Elva. That's what I think I've been looking for. Really nice. Let's go for an ace round with the guld as well. That looks good. Oh, just above it. Great line. I mean, this was not a good shot in any way, shape or form, but I didn't see the tree I hit. But let's go for a long putt here, like 35 meters. Let's go for a highlight putt here. Okay. I forgot about the left to right wind. One more. That was close. Don't forget about the wind, guys. Very important. Alright, hole 8 says 73 is 66. I don't know where the intended line is. From the tee sign it looks like it's a straight bit or slightly pushing hyzer, but I don't know about that gap. Probably a wide hyzer or something here on the left side. There's one tree to miss if you go left, and if you go wide right, looks pretty open, but kind of risky. But I think that's where I'm going. 66 should be perfect for a Jan, just up there and then come back down. And I've intentionally made this a puddle top. I put it in my bag in this spot right here, but this way. Usually I put them this way, but I put this one this way, so it's like pushing on the disc like this the entire time. So now it's more of a puddle top. I love it. But yeah, just hit the gap and crash down at the basket. 66 meters. Should be perfect. I don't know. Maybe a bit short, but good line. It works. Nord, ace run. Go in. That must have been really close. Okay, I was really short. I think I'm outside the circle. I'm outside, right? Yeah. So first jump putt in 2 weeks. But now I see you have to throw it towards the little house over here on the right side and then fade down. I thought the basket was way closer than the house. But the Nord must have been really close. It's like 2 meters from the basket on the left side. Perfect distance. No, I thought it was gonna get pushed down by the left to right wind. Oh, it's a Jan, of course. Alright, hole 9 says 83 meters is 70. Slight hyzer, headwind. So what am I doing here? Maybe a Reco? Slight hyzer, flip it up and go straight. Yeah, let's do that. K1 Reco. That is parked. Let's try to get the ace with the Göte. Do it. Come on. Come on. Why did it not fade? It kept on flipping the entire way. The ace disc. Of course it's the K3 Göte. Oh, just in front. Good line. Yes! Woohoo! Hello guys and welcome to a new video. We're here at hole 1. I'm just kidding. We're at hole 10. Haha, funny guy. But if you look at the T sign, this is a pretty weird hole. And if you look over there, you can see the basket. And I was just thinking, when there's a Mando on a hole, do you have to pass it? Like this Mando right here, it says that you have to go around it and then come back again. But if you look at the line of the Mando, I can show you here on the T sign, somewhere in frame. If you look at the line, I don't have to pass that line to get to the basket if I'm going this way. Can't I just throw this way then? Do I have to put the Mando in play? That's a PDGA rule question. I don't know. It's not fun throwing it this way, so I'm not gonna do it. But according to PDGA rules, can you just write on a sign that you have to go around the Mando and then you actually have to do it? Or is a Mando just a way to not throw over a certain line? That's my question. Answer in the comments, because I don't know. Because if that was the case... That was so close. I think I tickled the chains. But yeah, I'm parked for eagle now, if that's the case. But I'm not gonna play it that way. We have a Mando over there, and let's say we have to go around it, because that's what the sign says. Let's go with the Guld again. That was so close. I'll just go with a forehand spike hyzer with the Guld. Try to get it past the trees on the right side, so I have a straight approach. No, it flipped up too much. That's so far. Sit. I'm gonna have such a long approach now. Oh no, oh no. I'll go for one more and then actually try to get to the other side with the new poison green Guld. I'm not good at throwing like really steep hyzers on a forehand though. It feels really unnatural to move my body that way. Did I do it? I did it! Well, the Guld bombs. It goes so far. It was 60 meters to the Mando sign and I'm pin high with the basket on hole 1. What do I do from here? I think I'll have to go with that wide forehand spike hyzer because I can't go through here somewhere. Well, maybe. No, I'll go with a wide forehand spike hyzer. Tailwind though, so not good. Maybe you can see it better now, but I'm gonna have to go like really wide out here. And I have a tailwind, so I don't think I can actually get it to push that far right, but as long as I have a putt, I'll be happy. You know what? Let's go with 11 instead and let it flip and glide right. I think this is easier. No, too short. Yeah, just outside the circle, like 11 meter straight ahead, uphill putt. Not great, but not too bad either. Oh, look where my tee shot landed. Tap in eagle. Easy. Like I thought, just outside the circle, like 10.5, right to left, tailwind. So aim low right, because I think it's gonna lift. I hit where I was aiming. It didn't push it left. That's unfortunate. Still a par though. Or an eagle, depends what the PDGA rules says. And we're back here, hole 11, 117 straight ahead. Let's check the distance, I still don't trust it. It's actually correct. Well, 1 meter off, but that could be this as well. It said 118. But let's go with the Gould again. I'm liking how this one flies. Full boom sauce here into the straight headwind. And now it's picking up, of course. So close. But yet so far. That's so short. Okay, one more. This headwind is insane. You know what, let's do this instead. My Halo Destroyer should be able to throw it on an Annie, because it's so overstable. That's such a good disc. That's in C1, and then my most overstable Gould. Oh, it is actually overstable. Wow. Okay, that's good. This is kind of tricky. Those long hanging branches are really in the way. I just floated up there. I wanted to give it a bid. And we're back here. Am I gonna say that on every tee? Yes, I will. But here, double mando again, but then the basket is on top of the hill that you can see there in the background. 120. So I'm just gonna push something hard through the mandos, going with my Gould to fight the headwind, and then just an approach from there. Let's see what we have. We're gonna have to wait a bit. Now we can throw. And now there's way more wind. Thank you, kids. Good layup. But if I'm scared of the headwind there, why am I not just throwing this? Because then I really don't have to care about the wind. I should have done that. To be honest, that's what I tried to do with the Gould as well, but I threw it way too low. Well, this is a trick shot. I think I'm gonna have to air bounce it to get it up into the air, to get it up on the hill. But I'm going nord into the headwind. A lot of nose up there. Not enough. Get up there, please. Okay, it's a putt, but I didn't get enough nose up. Maybe I should throw it with fan grip instead then, like this. Okay, that's more nose up. Oh my god, that's crazy. Now this is a scary putt to run. Right to left headwind. How do I do this? I want to give it a run. No one remembers a coward. Okay, didn't push it. I tried. Alright, we're back here. Hole 13, par 4, 150 meters. But you can't go the straight line, you have to go around this tree, which is a mando. And does the line cut? Yeah, I think it does. So then it's not the same question as hole 1, because you actually have to pass the mando line to get to the basket here. But I'm just going with the new Gould on a wide hyzer around the corner here, and we should have a pretty straight approach from there. That got pushed down so much by the wind. Oh, and the road is OB, so maybe that was good. I didn't even realize. Straight headwind, and we have 70 meters left. I think I'll go with the Reco X, just really hard and straight. Shouldn't care that much about the headwind, and 70 meters should be pretty perfect into a headwind with this disc. Sit. Sit. I pulled it, because there's a ditch here. Really uneven ground here. Alright, left myself a tester here. Am I outside? No, maybe not. Or maybe? 9.5. That's unfortunate. My nemesis distance. Get down. No. Another par. Where are all the birdies going? I feel like I should be like -8 right now, but I'm only -4. Not good. Guess what? We're back here. And I think the play here is just a forehand in the middle gap. Get it out in the open, because it shouldn't be far. 153 should be 2 forehand pitches, basically. Well, let's go with the Gould. Or is it too fast, maybe? I'm scared of OB long. Let's go with the Thunderbird. I think it's probably the perfect disc for this shot. Skip. Okay. It's really short, but should be pretty straightforward from there. I believe you can just see the basket over the hill here. And the distance, 74 meters for me. But it's downhill. I think the stall is good on a spike hyzer. Well, this thing is kind of in the way for the spike hyzer. Let's go straight to hyzer. Might be a bit short actually. Should have gone Thunderbird again. Go in. Oof, that was close. That was close. I left it really short. I left it 9 meters short. How do I do that when I check the distance? It's not good. Get up. Thank you. Get down. Good catch. And we're back here. Hole 15, 145 meter par 4, straight down the tunnel here. And it's really inviting to just push something really fast and go for distance here. But I don't think that's the smart play. It says 145, but when we played hole 6, we went down that way and I measured the distance from the basket to the tee pad and it's 132. So it could be reachable with a really good drive, or at least give yourself a putt for it. But I think if I just play it in 2 shots, I should be able to reach it really easy. So I'll just go Kastaplast straight down the middle. That was a bit too low, but I think I can just go for the basket from there as well. Let's go with the Stig instead. That is pretty good. And a really easy birdie from there. But let's try to go for the basket. Full power into this really small tunnel. No! Oh, that was gonna be so good. Oh, that was perfect. That was gonna be an eagle look for sure. It's good, but it's not what I want. Okay, I'm actually really short here. Just made it past the short basket. So I probably have like 85 left through this. Not ideal. Nord. No, let's go faster just to push through. Let's go overstable Kaxisata. That's not good. My roundup was really weird. I blame it. That was horrible. I feel like this is where you would land with a perfect tee shot, but there's still basically no line to the basket. Course maintenance team, you need to clean up this approach. But I think I'm going inside gap with a batty, try to save par. That's perfect. Thank God. And that was the new K1 grind. Batty again. I like it. Apparently it wasn't perfect. Got stuck on something. 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm just outside, but that doesn't help. Snyggt! Jävlar! And these are thorn bushes as well to save par. That's so bad. It's because of these. Oh, so annoying. But it's a horribly played hole. Tee shot, too low. Second shot, horrible. Third shot, really good. But apparently it got stuck on something. And then a bad putt. So that's a 5. And we're back here. 145 meter par 4. Basket is like, yeah, I can see it. It's right there. But we have a Mando that we have to go on the left side over there. So first shot, push through and get yourself a straight approach. I'm going full send here. Let's go to Elva. Hope that it's as flippy as I think it is. Way too low. And it was flippier than I thought. That was not a good shot. Hopefully we're past the Mando though, so we have something. Well, I'm not past the Mando. I parked this though. What do I do from here? This is impossible. Hopefully I can get it like to C2, left of the basket, over there. Let's try to do that. Just get it as far as possible. Göte maybe. Let's try. No, I didn't see that one. Let's try the Nord high with a lot of Annie. I think that's as good as I can do from here. Playing really bad right now, so it would help to throw this in. Let's go with the K1 grind batty. Okay, not as overstable as I thought, but that's a tap in par. Now this is an interesting hole. We can see the basket here and the Mando right here, and here's the tee pad, so yeah. This is what we have from the tee. It's like here. What the crap. And by the way, we're back here. You thought I forgot? I did not. But yeah, I don't even know what to do here. We're just gonna go really high and hope that it works out. I'm going 11. We have a helping wind though. That was an amazing shot and I don't even think I'm close to the basket. Actually, closer than I thought. 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm 20 centimeters outside. So I can actually get a birdie here, which is insane on this hole. Yes! Let's go. I don't think there's been many birdies on this hole. Double mando and the basket is down there somewhere, really far. But I think it's really risky to go for this double mando on the first shot. So I think I'm just laying up in front of it and then going for a big second shot. So Jan, tee shot, high, push it left. Land in front of the mandos, hopefully. That is perfect, I think. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Let's try to go for the mando. That is amazing. That's perfect. A bit too low maybe, if we get to be picky. Okay, here's the double mando and there's my disc. And from the tee sign, it looked like the basket was gonna be like towards this house over here. But it's actually right over here. So quite misleading, but I should be able to push a flippy hyzer up to there, maybe. I think it's quite far left though. So I'm just gonna push a flippy hyzer through there, try to push it up there, give myself a look. Really bad run up though. Way too low and way too flippy, but it should be easy par. I landed perfectly in the middle of this crap. Perfect stance here though. Feels very comfortable. We're going K1 grind the batty. Let's try to throw it in. The wind really played with it. Didn't want to fade. But like I said, should be an easy par. And a short putt left for -5. And probably a new course record with 3 strokes. Good layup. So it's a new course record with 2 strokes. Good ending. Pro tip, don't putt nose down in headwind. Right, so I just checked the scores and the course record was -4. So that last missed putt was for the course record, but now I tied it. So yeah, pretty nice course though. Should be a lot better when more people have played here, because that wood side of the course, yeah, the rough is really rough. Also the fairways, so they need to be a bit more used. But kind of a weird layout, and yeah, I've talked a lot about the course throughout the round, so you know what I think. I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars, but for the K1 grind discs, holy shit, the Elva, that's going in the bag. And the Guld, that's a bomber. Now the batty, I don't really know. Is it gonna replace my normal K1? Probably not. And is it as overstable as the batty X? Not really. So I'm probably still gonna bag those 2. But if you just want one in your bag, then the K1 grind is probably perfect, because I feel like it's in between those 2. But yeah, that's been it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, comment down below if you want to see next. Don't forget the bell, as always. And I'll see you guys in the next one.